So when we're using unit cost depreciation, we need to know not only the purchase price, but how much the item will be worth at the end of its life, what we call its scrap value. We also need to know how many things that item can do. What's its expected life? If it's a photocopier, how many pages might it make in its expected life? And then we need to know how many things it's actually done when we're looking at working out its book value. So again, VN equals in dollars the book value for that particular item. V0 is the purchase price for that item. N equals its use. So how many times has it been used? How many things has it made? The scrap value is is how much it's worth. So its value at end of life. And it could be zero, it may not be worth anything at the end of its life, but it may have a small value. And expected life is the amount of times it can be used or expected to be used, or how many things it's expected to be able to make. So the total it's expected to make or do. And given those values, we can work out the book value. So for example, a can making machine is purchased for $98,000. Now if it has an expected life of 800,000 cans, in other words, for its life, it should make 800,000 cans before you need to replace the machine. And if at the time of wanting to replace it, it has a scrap value of just $15,000, what's its book value after making just 350,000 cans? So we use our formula where we start with V0, the purchase price, and we take away that N, which is the number of times it's been used, which in this case is 350,000. We multiply that by the purchase price of 98,000, take away the scrap value, which is 15,000, and divide all that by the expected life, which in this case is 800,000. And if we put that into our calculator, we get a book value after making 350,000 cans of $61,687.50.